guys, how you doing? We're super excited to be able to go out this weekend. In case you didn't know it, this is literally since March, my job has had me locked down and we haven't been able to go past 125 miles. So this is the first weekend that I get to get out past that 125 mile mark. It's been kind of rough for us because we had this huge, trip scheduled for this summer. We wanted to go, up through the Rockies, overlanding, and really check places that we might want to buy some land, and that this whole pandemic has kind of put in an end on that. So this is literally the first weekend that I get to get out and go past 125 miles since March. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, definitely. And it'll be good for me too to kind of not be sitting around the house thinking about, our son with his training, and our daughter. I just had to drop her off again after an awesome week with her. Yeah,
it's been a stressful week, so this is going to be a good weekend for us to just unplug and de-stress. So
definitely
get ready for adventure time. Yeah, so we had kind of a long drive today. We ended up finally getting we're in this box canyon right now, but there was a little bit of issues. There was because it's bordered by private land, and then there was parts that was blocked off, so we had to find a kind of alternate route to get onto the public land. But now we're on the public land. We got here just in time, got kind of camp set up, and now we're just going to hunker down for the night. So just so you know, yeah, Jenny picked this camp spot. So I don't want to hear it in the morning when there's patties everywhere, or when you come out in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and you but this place is pretty awesome. We're going to give you some great footage and get out tomorrow and show you just some of the awesome places out here. You can kind of see a little bit right now, but it's getting to be night, so I won't try to do any more video tonight. We'll see you in the morning. Okay guys, so we packed up early this morning, and it was kind of crazy night. Some of the quads, the OHVs were just rip roaring, making a bunch of noise late at night. They finally quieted down, I think maybe about 10 or 11.
And then the coyotes started.
And then the coyotes started in, and poor Scooby was looking out the window all night on the rooftop tent, wondering if the coyotes were going to get him. But so we decided we're going to get out and we're going to get into this box canyon early, and we had literally just pulled out. Started to get into the canyon, started to get into some of the water holes, when all of a sudden we ran across something like 43 Jeeps. But we ran into a group called State 48 Jeepers who were out today, and they just happened to be doing the same box canyon as us. And so we just kind of jumped in along with the State 48 Jeepers. Never met any of them, but they're an awesome group. Invite you guys to go check these guys out if you live in anywhere in the Southwest or in Arizona. Really great group. They go out and they said they do a lot of technical stuff, but they also do some overlanding and some fun Jeep rides. So it's not a bad place to stay for the night. I think it's going to be pretty nice.
Lance, he's got him out. Lance, come on, can you come help? He's bleeding.
So we literally just had a scare. We got to this spot, beautiful spot out here where we were going to set up and camp for the night, and then our dog went over and just got cactus quills all
over
in his snout, in his nose, in his paws. He was bleeding all over the place, and we had to just hold him down and get the first aid tweezers and just start pulling him out. And so he's kind of he didn't like it very much. He was fighting, but bleeding a little bit, but I think we got him. So
I had him wrapped in a beach towel, and you did the surgery, and we got it. Oh my gosh.
So go back and see our vehicle first aid kit, and you'll know that's why you need this stuff in your first aid kit.
I think we'll go stay in a hotel now.
So you can probably see we are not overlanding right now. We are in a hotel. So if you could tell from that last kind of panic video, we had just gotten into the place we wanted to set up camp. We were just getting ready to get the tent out. Beautiful sunset, beautiful mountain view behind us. And Scooby decides to get out and go to the bathroom. And he decides to go to the bathroom on a jumping cholla cactus, which, if you can see on those things, I mean, they've got huge spines, and they're called the jumping cholla cactus because it literally seems like they jump out and grab onto you.
It really does. Like, he was just done going to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden, like, a whole bundle of them just like fell on his foot or something.
Yeah. So Scooby panicked, and of course, when a dog panics, that's never good. And so the next thing you know, he had cactus spines in his legs, in his belly, up in his face.
Because he kept trying to like get it off of his teeth.
So he was getting them had them in his mouth, he had them in his snout.
He wouldn't let us help him.
He was bleeding all over the place, and we were worried he was gonna like get one in his eye or something.
Yeah.
So we just had to kind of take a time out and really just hold him down, and we had to literally get the tweezers out and pull these, the cactus spines out of his face, out of his paws, out of everywhere. It wasn't a very...
It was awful.
It wasn't a very good experience.
And he's not usually a biting dog, but he was biting like I've never seen. So luckily you had those gloves with you. Yeah. And your tweezers.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen our first aid kit video, this is the reason why you have a first aid kit in your vehicle, because we were probably 40 miles from civilization out there. And that was the fear, is like, we were like, okay, are we going to have to take him to a vet? You know, he's bleeding. Is he going to be okay? So we got him kind of stabilized. We got the spines pulled out, and we got him all out. And we said, you know what? We're just going to drive to this little small town, get a hotel for the night, make sure he's okay, make sure he doesn't have to go see the vet. But he seems like he's doing okay. He's calming down now. So that's the kind of stuff that happens, guys. When you get out on the trail, you just never know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know, and this was just one of those nights. It was like, man. We want to be safe. You know, he's an old dog, so want to make sure he's okay. So we just decided to call it a night and come on in. But stay tuned, because we're going to be out in the Gila National Forest on the border by New Mexico. The next one, so you'll see us very soon in that one.
I have to say the shower felt really good.
Yeah.
And the bed seems like it's going to be.
It wasn't the big kahuna tonight. It was the real shower.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys. So stay wild.
Thank you.